Hello and welcome back to Stationeers. Sorry for the delay in posting a video, however, a lot of things have happened, and unfortunately, most of the video that I was able to record has gone into the ether as I had a hard drive failure. Having said that, a lot has been missed. A whole lot has been missed. I have progressed a little bit further than I thought I had before realizing that the files that I just knew were where they should be and intact and working weren't. So, yeah. I have done my darndest to try to retrieve any usable footage, and they're really the amount that I was able to retrieve, it's not worth putting into a video, really. So I have thought about this and have come to the conclusion that what I need to do is, as much as it pains me, start over from scratch. Too many things have been missed, and any little nuggets of information that I might have feebly been able to pass on have also been missed. So I just wanted to let you know what was going on before I decided to just spring a new series. And it's like, well, why didn't you just continue with the Mars base? Well, don't worry. I will be coming back to Mars eventually in a new save. I think I will try a different planet for the next playthrough, and I will do a better job of making sure the videos are, the footage anyway, is properly recorded. In the meantime, just wanted to show where I eventually ended up, and the reasons I chose to do what I did. If you'll remember, I had this monstrosity I was set up out here that was supposed to have a bunch of the regular solar panels, and yeah, I went ahead and took that down. I had off-screen done a bit of resource gathering, smelting, and building of the shell of this structure. And then, you know how time just flies on by sometimes, and you lose track of time, and you get yourself into a position, and I was trying to get to Stellite to get to the big batteries before moving on to the heavy solar panels and everything, and well, let me just show you. Look at the nice big batteries that we have here. Have the printer set up here. Yeah, it looks nice. Plenty of storage in the lockers. Yeah, have an advanced furnace. Have a regular gas furnace. So the idea, as originally planned, ignore the pipe heaters. I'll explain later. This was going to be the hot furnace, to where you put the fuel in, gets really, really toasty hot, and you can go ahead and degas ores if you wanted to or whatnot. Doesn't really matter if you did or not, but basically this is going to be the hot gas generator. You're going to store the hot gas in a tank. Notice there are two tanks here. I'll go into the reason about that as well. And then the hot gas can get put in. We can have cold gas come in from another source to do temperature, to dial the temperature in, get the temperature and everything. It didn't work out too well. A thing happened. Mistakes were made, and somehow this blew up. I don't know how that could possibly have happened. You know, maybe when I was trying to feed directly into here some volatiles or some oxide, you know, instead of the 1 or the 2 units of ice going in. It could have been a stack of 30 or more. Probably just a bug in the game, I'm sure. But yeah, a good portion of this base did need to be replaced, as well as I needed to scavenge my corpse for things. But don't worry, everything from then on sailed so smoothly. It was great up until that I caught my survival base on fire, and notice I have damaged lungs now. But yeah, I did get eventually to Stellite. Ironically, I could have gotten to Astroloy a lot sooner, but for some reason I was just focused on getting to Stellite. And the three things that I did. The first one was I got some atmosphere in here, as you can tell. We're currently at 29 kPa, 16 degrees centigrade. The trick was to get some atmosphere in here, because with the low amount of atmosphere, darn near vacuum, you go ahead and you board this up, and you think, okay, I'm insulated, right? No, the game says it's cold, and that's why I was never able to get to stellite temperatures. No matter what I did, no matter if I put nitrice and volatiles in, oxide, just nothing worked. So, the first thing I did, got some pressure in here, redid this to its closed state. I put an overpressure mechanism in to where the passive vent go through the one-way valve, so as it heats up inside, the pressure would go up, any excess pressure come out through here, and put a back pressure regulator to 200 kilopascals, so as this got to 200 kilopascals and above, it would bleed off any excess pressure, but once it got down to 200 kilopascals, it would provide enough back pressure to maintain 200 kilopascals inside the box. Makes sense, right? In addition to this, because I just wanted to get to stellite, I went ahead and put pipe heaters on, which take a massive amount of energy for heating up the gas inside. And I did notice that lower pressure seems to heat up faster than higher pressure. Now, you're probably going to say, well, it doesn't matter if it's higher pressure. It'll take roughly the same amount of time. Yeah. I just put an extra tank, keep the pressure low, but still maintain enough volume to get to what I needed in here. It worked, and that's all that matters to me at the moment. Maybe I'll figure out a better way to do it. Maybe I will quit being such a noob and do things properly. Doubtful. But anyway, that is that. I was going to mess around with utilizing tanks and ice crushers to get a fuel mixture, and it's just, yeah, things happened, and the breaking point was the lost footage, so yeah, that's another reason why we're just going to start over, try to do things a little bit better, nicer, aka more efficient. Probably not going to do that either. But basically, this level of the space was going to be the utility room. I think there's actually, I named this utility. So this was going to be the utility area, where you have all the power, all the printers, plenty of storage. Probably going to move these around to make it a little bit more space efficient. Probably put an extra set on the back side here. Move these over a little bit. Have a double-sided storage. That way you have plenty of ingots to, get everything organized. Could have a separate locker for the components for the recipes of the super alloys. You know, all the steel, silicon, cobalt, copper, whatever you needed. Yeah, that was gonna... It was gonna be great till it wasn't. Yeah, had 4 exits, 2 on this side and 2 on the other side, so no matter where you were at the base, if you wanted to get to this lower level, you had plenty of options to get in and out. Of course, didn't quite get them all automated and up and running, but that's okay. Then we have a little stairwell with an airlock, so we can completely seal off the bottom level in case of things not going right. And we go up to the next level, and of course, let me guess, it's dark again, right? Yeah. Well, anyway, this next level up here was going to be the main oxygen production, food production, and since there's plenty of room here, probably some crew quarters of some form. You know, for the schlubs that have to actually maintain this place after I get off this rock. But there was going to be plenty of room to do all of the growing of the food, all of the oxygen production. It was going to be great. Now, not so much. Then the next level up was going to be the bread and butter of the facility. Basically, let me get over, pick a direction. Yes. Windows. Of course, it's hard to see out the windows when it's dark, but yeah, we'll wait till the sun comes up and you'll be able to see better what's going on. Anytime now. There, that's better. So as you can see out the windows, you can see the nice windmills going and the solar panels, the heavy solar panels going. And yeah, this was supposed to be the level where most people would hang out, eat a snack, get a drink of water, cafeteria style, seats and tables and the whole 9 yards. Plenty of room for kitchen area to produce food, as well as some extra area for some accommodations for guests, where they could just take a nap, take a sleep, take a slumber, take a whatever, and then come on out, grab a snack and a drink, like I said, sit down, enjoy the view, and then have easy access out here to the platform. Where traders would come in, do their business and fly away. And then what was planned was along here, have a runway, nice long runway, for any of the planes to come land and take off from. Again, with windows so people can enjoy the scenery of the ships coming in and going. So that was the intention of that. Again, easy access for the crews to come in, and I think my light just went kaput. Yes, of course it did, because, you know, why wouldn't it? That's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Great, 15%. Sure, take it. Right. So, so this is this level, right? That's what the plan was going to be. Let's just, hop on up to the next level. And this is going to be extra quarters for guests or for the crew that would man this power station throughout its duration. Potential for extra storage and whatnot. Spare parts for the trader, you know, to make some monies. Yeah, it was just a fairly straightforward kind of a situation. And then finally, up top here, of course I do not have rigged up, would be access to the roof. And here with a tower. The tower is supposed to have 4 lights, one on each side, to be a beacon to whomever was out and about doing their resource gathering. More importantly, the roof was going to feature the large not solar panels, the large satellite dishes. And they would role-play as power transmitters up to the sky for the ships in orbit to receive said energy, as this is a power station. But alas, due to the inadvertent lack of footage, this playthrough is, well, quite literally broken. There's too much to go over to try to catch you up on some of the nuggets of information that I had discussed, or thought I had discussed, but not realizing it didn't record. And so, yeah, that's where I've come to the conclusion that this just needs to get started from scratch. Because I'd hate to undo all of this work just for the few things. Really didn't want to go mining again, but that's okay. Maybe I'll do things differently on the next playthrough. But yeah, not too shabby for a little base, I think, for a little power transmission deal, and utilizing all of the green energy. Yes. So that's about it. Catch you in the next one. Definitely I will be paying closer attention to getting things recorded properly and stored off of the main hard drive. But yeah, these things happen. No big deal. We'll soldier on. It's what we do. We'll continue to have fun. Even if it makes us angry, we'll continue to have fun, by gosh golly. Darn it. Yeah. So, no worries. Catch you in the next one. We'll get this figured out. Maybe I'll go to a different planet for the next playthrough. Change it up a little bit to, complicate it even more. That's a thought. Well, until then, no worries. Keep playing the game if you're able to, and if not, well, hopefully I'll come up with something snazzy and boring, more likely boring, to watch. So, guys, take care. Stay safe.